war was doing, whatever wars are doing, we got more news about the yacht. Would the secrets of space open up more for us? Would we open Pandora's box? Would we find something wonderful and fascinating? During all of this, we thought of our brave corvette captains, relentlessly fighting to keep the war under control and finally win it in defense. It was high time to research more. If only we could find the time.
Another yacht artifact was recovered. A thorough investigation of Apotelos has unearthed evidence of a past yacht presence. An away team from the ECC Nethaben the Holy has managed to bring a relatively well-preserved artifact back to the ship, which would hopefully increase our knowledge of this ancient civilization. Nice! Let's see how our yacht investigations are going. Precursors the yacht. We have all artifacts recovered, my friends, and we don't know what will happen now. Let's find out. Yacht home system! The intense study of our recovered yacht artifacts. Scientists on Earth Trade have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of Yuchtan, the home system of the ancient yacht civilization. We should launch an expedition to this system before someone else beats us to it. Contact the nearest science ship. Here we are. Tulakin the White. Towards it. And the Restorer will also move towards it. Cadmon, we need it. We need this. We need to get this going. Go, 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 go to Yuchtan. Rejoice! We have finally found the yacht homeworld. That's a big, big step for the culture. We have confirmed that Yuchtan Majoris was the original homeworld of the yacht. But it's a broken planet. The planet suffered extensive orbital bombardment roughly 4 million years ago. Twisted metal skeletons are all that remain of the massive arcologies that once covered the surface. From what we can piece together, it seems the yacht spent the better part of 1 million years searching local space in vain for signs of intelligent alien life. When they finally encountered the Jabardini, a young race that had only recently achieved interstellar travel, their alien psychology was a tremendous shock. The yacht leadership reached a consensus. The Jabardini had to be eradicated before they grew too powerful. A massive surprise attack was launched, which was beaten back at great cost for both sides. Despite their young age, the Jabardini were already experimenting with technologies the yacht had never considered, and eventually they gained the upper hand after less than a decade of warfare. The 2-million-year-old yacht empire was utterly destroyed. We have found the yacht cryocore. Found the cryocore. Let's see what it gets us. Ship upkeep minus 20%. For 150. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. As a yacht never discovered the existence of hyperspace, they depended on their long lifespans and cryogenic technology to travel between the stars. This prototype cryocore was created by yacht scientists shortly before their empire fell to the Jabardini. The cryofield generated by this core is well beyond our current levels of technology. Might as well activate it. We can do it. It will give us some resources. Pirate fleet is still present and we can go for a new decision. That new decision. I mean, we have a lot of jobs, so we'll go for creative collectives for now. By creating a system of autonomous self-organizing collectives to run our factories and schools, we can greatly improve the productivity of our industry. Specialized pulp resource output increased by 5%. It will help our creatives to create what we need there. Here we go. Constructor is already nearing the yacht home system. Hopefully our ships will soon... Yeah, they will reach the pirates soon. Beat the pirates! We need to take back what belongs to us. What are you doing to them? Are you winning, sons? Mostly. Mostly. The defense force is fighting and we're taking out the freaking pirates. Take them out now! Come on, we cannot lose to them. Yes. This was a success and a peace offer. The Can Last Citizen League made peace with Conclave of Cerlan, Shetland and Stremlin. Oh, that's nice to know. Okay, alright. And we destroyed 8 of their fleets and lost nothing. Triumphant. Now let's destroy their base too. Maybe we can get something going. Ah, they destroyed even our mining stations. That's so terrible. Okay, I mean, alright. Alright. Now you're coming in as well to catch the resources from the pirate station. Is that right? Yes? No, we will get to that. Forget it. Forget it, friends. The Procyon 2A mining station has destroyed a pirate station in the Procyon system and recovered its strong room module. Nice. So at least that. Now let's both return. And then we'll fly back into action. Deep core mining. Also a new pact. Can Last Citizen League. Astrid Outpost. Technology research. Deep core mining. Minerals from miners plus 20%. Minerals from starbase constructions plus 20%. These massive drills are needed to access the rich mineral deposits that can often be found close to a planet's core. What now? We need something good. Civilian fabricators would help us out. We don't need them especially now, but they're relatively cheap. Well, we could also go for crystal-infused plating now to make our ships go better as we gain a little bit of stuff here, but civilian fabricators certainly are tempting. Let's see how many crystals we can get. Yeah, we can at least build one of these. I don't know. Let's go with that first. That's a real rarity and will help us greatly. Yeah, return to the sun system and then we'll go back. Go back into time. What are you doing? You need to research. Do you need to survey? Ah. That stopped us. Ah. Thankfully we saw it now. It just stopped the exploration. Great, great. Now they're gonna get it all, or what? Ah. We're a little bit faster. A little bit. They've discovered others before. Ah. Morgod. What did you do here? Look, we're getting out of our consumer goods slump. That's great. That's really great. That's just what we need. Yuchtan. Getting forward here. Yuchtan, a place of forgotten wonder that would do the culture and the cosmic compact good. We were happy we had followed the traces so patiently. How could a whole star system evade our senses for so long? There was more, and there were more hyperlanes than we thought there were. Some leading to dark places, to mystery. Better maybe left unsolved, but some to treasure and prosperity and wonders. beyond compare. Yuhtan. We have found something in the Yuhtan system. It's an easy one. This asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. But we'll leave Bina for now, because we're in a race to uncover more secrets, and we'll get back to that later. And to claim that system of Yuhtan, of course. That will be great, great things. Found another anomaly in the Yuhtan system that is challenging. The sensor profile of a mid-sized vessel was briefly detected inside the upper atmosphere of the gas giant. Ooh. We'll get to all of this, but not now. For now, we want to get this system going. You waiting here? Build that outpost as soon as you can. It has happened again, tragically. First speaker Johnny Really Rotten has died at the biblical age of 100 years old. And we need to elect a new speaker. Leading the vote is Sergeant Joel Gorn. Which would give us a colony ship build cost reduction and champion of the people and food growth, which is not bad. We can tolerate something like that. Now, Robbie would be second in command. Reformer, that's not too bad. Albion Perfect would have architectural sense to be happy about, an expansionist, but that doesn't matter. And Steph McQueen would still be best, but wow, we have supported her so much, and she has failed us, so we're not gonna interfere anymore. We just want that system to be going on. That's why we're closely monitoring that, and instantly we'll build that. Just instantaneously. Now we'll research the anomalies in that system. Here we go. The Fennox want to sign peace with the United Maga regime. We'll vote yes, because, of course, they want to do it. And we have to save all the resources that we can, just in case the end code comes mixing in. We'll send all of our fleets to the border again. And we'll hopefully be able to hold the end code off. New ruler mandate. Albion Perfect has been elected. Let's see what kind of ruler he will be. He has a good architectural sense and is an expansionist. So, there's nothing here. Might as well save that little bit. We need a new scientist here, though, in physics. So are you all busy or what? Let's find out. I think we have someone who is not that busy in this ship. Manobak. Where is he? Is he not tell us here? Can see it coming now. Maybe go to endgame. We have that ship here. That's still doing something. So we might just hire someone new. Let's see who is available for hiring. Do we have a propulsion expert yet? No, indeed not. So we'll go for a propulsion expert. And who's best for that? Someone experienced this. All we need. Physics, maybe Steph, maybe Robbie. Robbie will do that, and we'll have Joanne taken over. The propulsion expert. The war has ended with the status quo. The Phoenix commonality got Tau Ceti, Ted Haley, and Wimos. So as you can see here, we've won some systems. Not that they are super great, but we won 3 systems, and that's fine. That's a fine result of getting attacked. It's definitely something we can be proud of. We have done our thing to beat the first and decisive battles. But the Varolviv conglomerate is now the president of the Compact, and we'll see how that develops everything. We now only have a very small fleet available to us, that one, and we have to reform our ships. We will reform our ships when the research on crystal-infused plating is done. There's an asteroid collision. Upon closer examination, we have discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with IU 113427. This small but dense cache of metals was hidden just beneath the asteroid's surface. But now that it has been discovered, it should be accessible to mining. Nice. Some mining available here. And the encode is again too powerful for us. Which is really, really worrying. Maybe the Catharian archivists, though, have something against it.
The war against the Magar has finally been won. It was not a great victory, but a necessary one. The Foxes got another couple of star systems. Nothing too important but nice to have. We got our peace to research, to do economy, to prepare for the next war. That would inevitably be, as our military thought, against the encode again. In computer games, the next generation already practiced their strategic skills against the monsters of the encode. Aim practice games, strategy games, holo simulations. Our society had been militarized a bit by circumstance. We would have to be careful it would not go too far, but for now, it was great to see that the people were also supporting our efforts to make the galaxy a better and safer place for everyone. For the Cosmic Compact.
We're back, and we can now finally design ships. We can redesign our ships. So the blue corvette with the small UV lasers. We still have the lasers. So there's that. But we could do other things, maybe. Let's find out. We have a new cold fusion reactor. We have a better hyperdrive. We have the same old thrusters. We have gravitic sensors. We now have a combat computer. Swarming and... increasing evasion would be pretty good for a corvette, right? So let's see what we can get here. And we can have an auxiliary fire control if we want so. That kind of brings that down, but we have an infused plating to make up for that. Maybe the Karamo metal armor, I don't know if that's too much. No, I think we'll stay with the improved deflectors. Karamo metal armor is not too good. It will cost us some crystals, but I think that's okay. Because it's just great to have that stuff. So that's the blue corvette reformed. Let's go to the Culture Corvette 1. Small UV laser and fusion missiles. We can stay here as well. Have an auxiliary fire control as well. We'll upgrade that, upgrade the gravitic sensors. We'll have that with maximum evasion. And we'll replace this thing with some crystal infused plating to increase its hit points. And Culture Corvette 1 is reformed. Culture Corvette 2. The empty Corvette, we don't need that anymore, we'll delete it. Culture Corvette. We have the autocannon. That's still top of the tops here. We'll also try to get the auxiliary fire control in here. And some other things, increasing the evasion should be prime. We want to replace one of the things here with the infused plating, and here we go. So that's a new culture corvette. We need maybe a culture destroyer. Maybe this reformed as well. Definitely other things going on here. Have some of that. We'll have some of that. And we'll have auxiliary fire control instead. Just to mix it up, we have like that little bit of mix in. And the missile defense will stay. And the defense 1.0 with, yeah, that will still have lasers. But we want the auxiliary fire controls here, and crystal infused plating, and Keramo metal armor once, and this, and this on, and this will be a huge improvement to the previous ones. We will destroy that design, and we need a destroyer design for the culture. Let's see what we want to get. Maybe something with really large weaponry. That could be a good idea. How about we take the coil gun? We didn't have that so much. And here, take a moderate one. Or even a point defense. Let's see. We can have sentinel point defense and a flag battery. We'll take both. It's great. It's great. It's a weird mix-up. Let's see what we want. We want still evasion, I think. Even though ship weapons range and fire rate will be good. But we want that and tracking. Tracking will help the point defense. Hitting very well. We have something here that will help us fire. And then multiple instances of this, and here we go. That's how should we call it? Particle Destroyer 1.0. We'll have that going. All our designs have been reformed. And we will send our ships back to somewhere to kind of rebuild. But whoa! Where could we do that? We need a place where we have shipyards. There's a shipyard. There's no shipyard. There's no shipyard. I mean, that's naval capacity. Ender, I think, had a shipyard. We're gonna send them to Ender for now. And then upgrade everything for the culture cooperative.
Everywhere, on planets, stations, in almost every system, we checked what we could improve to prepare for a better economy, to prepare for better science, but most importantly, to prepare for a better position in a war. Wars were coming, and we direly needed more ships. They needed to be better equipped and stronger if we were to use them effectively. Some serious punch was what we needed to scare off potential enemies and to keep the end code in check.
And we have found a gas giant ship. Active scans of Juchten 4 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, And Science Officer Morgor Hardman has proposed a salvage project of our own. Bring it up, whatever it is. What do we need there? A science ship. Oh, what a coincidence. Let's research that. For science, my friends, for science. And Johan is already bringing us very good alloys. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Special project completed in Jochtan. In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Morgod Hardman has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Jochtan 4 to the gas giant's upper atmosphere despite its age. The ancient cruiser is in a remarkably good condition and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we've brought over our own and commissioned the ship into fleet. Yay! Through hard work and experience, our scientist has learned new skills. We've got a genius among our midst. To the labs! To the labs. Well, not here though at the moment, but maybe here. To the labs, my good Morgod. And to the ship. For you, Robbie. Just for you. So what are we gonna do next? Gonna go for diplomacy or for prosperity? That's the question, right? We could continue here with diplomatic networking, which really wouldn't be that bad. Embassies give 3 unity. That's a nice flat bonus. On the other side, we could go for the powerful interstellar franchising. City districts provide 1 additional clerk job. And habitat trade districts, Ringworld city segments, Ecumenopolis residential arcologies also produce additional clerk jobs. Or standard construction templates. Buildings and districts have their build cost reduced by 10% and build speed increased by 25%. That's also spicy. Let's think about that hard. I mean, we get to direct diplomacy here. And eminent diplomats. I don't think we really need that. But hey. Standard construction templates. That will be useful. But I think interstellar franchising is still the best. A focus on franchising allows even the most mundane planet to open thriving dynamic business. Providing local jobs and increasing trade value will be what we go for. And we need to think about the goals that we have. And the goals that we have are most certainly here. We must fortify the borders. We must prepare for the next war. After a war is before a war. And we should try to get a fleet up against, not against the Kenlar clans, my goodness. Against the Encode, we are pretty well protected by the Fenox here, from that side, by the Varelwiv from here, by the Kenlar clans from here, but we are not protected from the Encode. So the Encode is the thing we need to have some preparations against. So we need a lot more alloys. We need to get there somehow. Somehow. So let's see. The years were flying by as our preparations went on. Step by step we armed ourselves, but still we were aware it would not be enough without the Federation. Science was what we contributed most, sacrificing a bit of our political influence to make sure the Federation's cogwheels were well oiled with knowledge in exchange for cozy protective fleets. We were boxed in, yes, but by allies, not by enemies, and our future was looking peaceful. For now.